I'm going to start off, Michael, with you, because we started off this competition pre-GNU, right? GNU now in play, and with the shifts that we're starting to see, how receptive an environment do you think we're dealing with right now to policy proposals that could work to unbungle some of the structural challenges the South African economy faces, some of the impediments that have hamstrung the country's progress as well, especially when we've got these proposals coming through from members of civil society?
So every cloud has a silver lining. And the silver lining of the dire situation of the last 10 years that Chris described is that it doesn't take too much brain power to work out what it is that government needs to do in order to accelerate growth. The path ahead is very clearly marked by the very obvious obstacles in the way of that path, such as electricity supply, our port and logistics, and our overall export and trade infrastructure, which Chris also spoke about the importance of. And public services have been in a downward spiral, which is the only area I'll disagree with Chris, that clearly very large cuts to expenditure on those services is one of the factors behind that downward spiral, but certainly not the only one. So I think in the next 12 to 18 months, the GNU doesn't really need new policy ideas, is the truth. It simply needs to get those basics fixed. But hopefully in the next 12 to 18 months, fixing those basics will put us, take us maybe even back towards the historic average of 3% that Chris mentioned. But that will be insufficient to resolve the very deep social cleavages that, in my view, are at the heart of the fact that we have such a low average growth rate in recent years, even beyond the last 10 years. And so we will need to debate new policy ideas beyond the next 12 to 18 months. And I think that's why the field is rich and open for proposals, particularly that try to link efforts to overcome those social cleavages, to overcome the deep division and segregation of the past in a manner that is connected with new opportunities for growth and investment. And I think the GNU as well, if it prospers and survives, it will only be because they tackle that set of conundrums.